What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back. My name is Andrew. I'm the chief instructor with Shots Fired Training, a firearms training company located in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This is our mascot, Roxy Poos. Hello, mamas. Okay, audience, please call the dog.
Come on.
Okay, there you go. All right, and here's her toy. Oh, I got you guys. Ramrod. No, I'm about to get in a lot of trouble and do a lot of dirty stuff. All right, what do I got for you guys today? I have the Streamlight Protac rail mount HLX Pro USB with jack cap tail switch. Jesus, that's a long name. All right, guys, I have run a Surefire Scout optic, or not optic. I've run a Surefire Scout for a very long time. A Surefire Scout light. Again, long time with a pressure pad. That's what I've run for as long as I can remember. And as I reach into my box, got some Unity stuff here. This is what I'm intending to run. I'm intending to run a, that's the Arasaka for the mount set, but I'm running a mod light. There's an 1850 body in there. So I'm doing a lot of testing here. And if you know me or know my style, I love comparing, saying, why is this better or different than this? What does this? But anyway, I wanted to find something cheaper. That is the #1 cause for me grabbing this. So I reached out to the good old guys at Streamlight, and I have run a Streamlight TLR1HL for the longest time. Love their standard tack light, and if you know, you know, just Streamlight comes out with a standard that across military, law enforcement, civilian, their TLR variant has just been amazing. I mean, I've got a TLR7 on my FN509 MRD comp and a lot of other guns at the moment, but want to do an open boxing. Price point around ish 250. 250 on the low, up to that 350, 375-ish. So 350s on, so $350 would be your low. My apologies. 250 low, 350 high. This is what you're gonna get. So without further ado, I wanna get rid of the box, see what she does, slap her on a toy. Now I did put another one of these just recently, although it was quick, fast, and in a hurry. My buddy's Scout Light went down or busted or broken. So I slapped one of these on his rifle and said, go, go, go. So off to the competition he goes. Shout out to whom we refer to as Maximilian. And off we go. All right, guys, so here's our light. It looks like the body, the first thing I notice is the body is screwed onto this particular bracket, but it appears as though if I chose to, I could remove these two screws to remove the Picatinny bracket and put this onto a different bracket if I wanted to, right? Now that this is empty, I'm gonna kind of keep that all together because this is going away. If you know, you know. And I'm getting rid of all of it and throwing it in the trash. It takes up too much space. All right, so now let's start laying everything out. Here's our manual, set that off to the side. Here's our USB-C. No, it's not a USB-C, guys. Oh, come on, all right. Again, old school cables like this, you guys, I know even I in the audience don't like it. Boo, right, audience? Boo, there you go, Streamlight, you're learning a thing or two. This is that old school, whatever have you thing. It's the micro USB connection point. So clearly, micro USB rechargeable. So they give you a rechargeable light. I like it, not bad, but to my knowledge, I think you gotta remove it to play with it, and then you got a caution warning that says hot. Anyway, moving right along, guys. Let's get down to the bottom of this. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna put these all in bags after the fact because I want you guys to see what they offer, and I don't want to take up too much of your time because when I watch videos, I want to be like, dude, show me what I'm looking for and move the hell on. Oh, so that logo gives me joy because although it's got Streamlight on it, that logo is a Midwest Industries logo. So I like that. So moving right along, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, now we've got this pressure pad that came with it. We've got a Picatinny rail. We have a 45-degree offset rail. There's your battery, she is rechargeable. We've got our two varying size Allen keys. So it looks like this Allen key is gonna be for our bolts, okay? You got a bolt there. You got your M-lock nuts there so we can connect her right away. And the Mrs. Mascot, Yorkie, has taken off with her bone, deeming that we were no longer worthy to possess. All right, so we got some more trash over here. All right, so there you have it, guys. This is the open boxing, and I thought I was done. Anybody want a rubber band? Woohoo! I remember being a kid and using our fingers to play with those before they came out with all the crap that we've got. If you're old enough to remember GoldenEye with the Nintendo 64, leave a comment below. That game is, was, and forever will be the shite of all history. Oh my God, guys, I just heard it. I just heard it. I heard a screw fall. I heard the dink. Oh, there she is. I see it. I see it. I see it. There it is. Getting it with my foot. Ah, nope, nope, nope. Holy shit, she's spinning. All right, I'm gonna need, oh no, I'll need to go and get that here momentarily. There's no recovering from that, you guys. There's no recovering from that. I might not have a choice though. We'll see. Okay. Oh, what is all this nonsense? Jesus. Okay, so we've got some more stuff here. All right, you know what, guys? I do need to recover that because got a little bit of nervous jitters here, so I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. And we're back, you guys. Okay, so I found one of the screws. I couldn't find the other one. No big deal. All right, here we go. So I opened that little packaging. I've got a small zip tie right here, and set those off to the side if you want to. I've got Allen keys. You guys can go here. Got these two little ding-dong mounts, apparently, and let me see if we can figure out what these are. And I've got two more large zip ties. Set that off. Some double-sided tape. And I've got a screw here. Now, this is the one that I had lost, but I have no screwdriver. So if I wanted to use this, they're not giving you what you need to use this particular setup. And I can only assume, naturally, this is gonna be for that particular screw. Then maybe it goes into the double-sided tape? Like, I don't know. I have enormous concerns with regards to putting something such as this on my, I don't know, my handguard, wherever. And just so I don't lose these, I would naturally throw these in here. And, oh, there's the other screw. Look at that. I found it. Thank God. Haha. It was just not able to be seen on the blanket, if you want to call it. So let me just get these in here a little bit tight, just because I don't want to lose it later on. And let's see how she goes. So this is it, you guys. These are the parts that are included in the TLR, in the Streamlights. What is this? The Protac. Protac Rail Mount HLX. Now, just to cover, I have attached this on another AR, and for the giggles, and because of the sake of time and how long it actually takes to, you know, do what I want to do, I can kind of set it up as quickly as I can in the variant. I didn't run the Picatinny attachment, which I'm taking off as we speak for the sake of time. One of my assistants is going to grab me the needle nose pliers off to my left while they're doing that. So I did not run the Picatinny rail. I removed it and attached the 45-degree offset M-Lock rail by Midwest Industries. Thank you, assistant. Hey, yay. We like our assistants, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. I got the wife next to me, guys, and she's not very supportive. So I know that's her going, okay, so here's our components of the light. Now, you got an on-off switch, momentary for pause press. Press it once, actually an audible click. Remove your tail cap here. Similar design to, hello, mamas, hello. Similar design, press her in there, away you go, away you play. So there's that cause, if you want to call it, right? So what I'm going to do is place, if this was going to be my setup, if I was going to set this up on an M-Lock rail, vice versa, wherever it was going to go. So let's say if that was going to go there, I'd place this right here, and I think it's not the screws that I just removed from this particular mount, but it's these two little ones over here on the side. That's what I can recall. And they do provide you the Allen key, kind of get them in there appropriately where they belong. Now, I'm only going to hand tight these because I don't know what the long-term destination is of this particular light, but it's kind of like better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And if I can stay away from using a Picatinny rail because I have the benefit of an M-Lock handguard, I would. Not to say you can't throw a Picatinny rail, M-Lock, Magpul piece on there, whatever, and you're good to go, you're fine. But anyway, so here's your idea, guys. Battery drops into place. Take our freaking end cap, give her some pressure, screw her on there. There we go. Make sure you don't cross thread her. You're gonna have some issues there. Get her on nice and tight. There she goes. She stops. Bust open my end cap. Make sure she temporarily works. Okay, so sorry guys, my dog loves light. Oh, there's the other mascots. Oh, this is the babies. Audience, I need some assistance, please. Get down. Go. Shoot. Shoo, there we go. All right, so on, she stays on. Plug in my tail cap, whatever direction she's gonna be in, run her along your rail, however you go, press, and there you go. So press 1, press and hold, okay? She stays on, release, tap twice, you got strobe. Now, one big problem here, if you want constant on, you have to push and hold back here. So if we were to do just a very quick compare and contrast between the pressure pad that Surefire offers compared to the pressure pad that's on here, this has an stays on full time here at the pressure pad, and you can do momentary release there. One thing I am really interested in trying, nope, won't work. There you go. So I thought there was a possibility of being able to stick her in there. Nope, that ain't gonna work. So she's gotta stay compatible. That was pretty cool though. Sure, hey, Streamlight, something to consider, something to consider. Some people might like the ability to continue using what they've already paid hundreds of dollars on, you know, and given the pad that you're giving us, it's like, kind of, okay, so let's get the Streamlight out of the way, or the Surefire out of the way. All right, guys, what are my thoughts? It's an amazing light. The light itself is amazing, right? I do also have the Protac as a handheld. I have this variant and a handheld platform, and I think it's awesome. I really do. When it comes to options, I feel that this comes across as janky, what I'm holding. And I've got this plastic kind of a texture on the bottom here compared to the Surefire. This just feels more rubberized, but it just feels more secure. I can't say good, bad, or otherwise, but run this across, it's already starting to scratch, whatnot. However, as much as I don't like this, I do appreciate the options that I am given. I appreciate I can remove the Picatinny rail mount, and I can put on an M-LOK mount. So there's a variant there of, you know, command and control that I've got compared to the Surefire, at least this particular body. Oh no, I could do the same thing here. I guess I could buy the right mount. Oh, I just noticed that. Oh, go figure. So, well, I retract my statement for that. I thought that was locked on there. But anyway, so back to the Protac. I like the light itself. It's awesome. I'm kind of like about this. I do like the options. The options are I can screw this into something, whatever the hell it is. I've got some double-sided tape. I've got some zip ties that if I want to zip tie it in a small configuration, you know, zip tie would probably go there around a small piece of rail, or if I'm going over the entire rail, they give you the option. Now, I like that they give you 2 of each, even though for those who have played with zip ties before, in my personal experience, all hell breaks loose and things just go flying all over the place. And I'm not the biggest fan in the universe about it. But with the rifle that I had previously set up for a buddy of mine, again, shout out to Max, I used the configuration that I used. If you notice, these two have indentations up top. If I bring them apart, I can slide this in right there. Do the same thing, slide this in right here. And depending on where it's mounted on the rail, because this mounts to Picatinny, and it can open up like this, and I can slide my wire through for cable management. And there you go, depending on where she was being mounted or attached. Now, I will warn you guys or caution you guys. I did. I broke one of these. I broke it. It's not the best in the world, but it is somewhat flexible, whatever you want to call it, right? And just for an example, I can even use this FN 1913 Picatinny rail. Okay, so when you're sliding this onto the rail, it will go, but you've got to put some effort into it. And you can even come at one angle and just open it up and slide it on there that way if you wanted to, okay? Now, once this is in place, trying to get your cable management through is a bitch. So I would strongly recommend having your cable management, if you decide to run it with this through there before you try mounting it on here. Once she's on and in place, if this piece and this piece are locked onto your rail, you're only going to be able to get this piece in this way, and then you're gonna tuck underneath, leaving that exposed. That's where I'd recommend getting a flathead or something, getting in there, and then you gotta pry it open to get that last corner in there. Once she's in place, she was pretty solid on the AR that I built. I should have done a little quick picture or something like that. But that kind of wraps it up for me, guys. I love the options that they're given. I do kind of feel this is along the but I you know, until I run it and use it, you know, what can I say? But I don't know anybody else that gives us this many different options. Now, when compared to the Surefire's got a name behind them. This is thicker. If you're looking for a comparison, that's like, oh dear Lord, thicker. But the light is amazing for the price point. You've really do got a huge flood when it comes to considerations. This is only like 3 to 5 feet away. But having taken this out at night, getting the attention of the dogs again, having taken this out at night, you really do have a viable option at the price point. Now, if you are a Surefire die-hard freaking bootlicker, not saying that in a negative way, pansies, or if you're, you know, mod light for death, be my guest. Dump the money. For the price point, this is an awesome freaking option that doesn't break the bank. Okay, so from me to you, having been shooting for 20 years, teaching people to shoot for 20 years, amazing option that doesn't break the bank and gives you more money to buy other accessories, you know, like ammo or Keep America Tactical t-shirts from Coleon Noir. No affiliation nor sponsorship. Love you, Coleon. John Lovell, if you ever see this, you are a sexy, gorgeous beast, and I love you. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you could do me the biggest favor in the world, smash the like button, smash the subscribe. At my stage of content creation, anything you guys can do for me would really help me out. I appreciate your time. Until next time, stay safe, carry safe, and we'll see you guys on the range.